setup wise for me, did it fine. Nothing really wrong with the setup. The ball position was fine. Your spine angle was leaning okay. For me, the biggest issue was you get the top of the backswing there, and that was good. And you got the top of the backswing there, pretty much the same, exactly the same position. Because your golf ball was doing this, you would then try to start the ball somewhere in that direction, and you would get the slice, as we know, because the club face aim is the right there, and then that pulling and that dragging it, exactly. You drag the club. So we look at this club as it starts coming down now to about there. Look at that angle of that club face now. Sort of inside the gobble there, a little bit steeper. We've got to feel that club almost sort of dragging. So find the wall behind you. Get the club now coming a little bit shallower. Okay, so we look at that angle there now. That angle, a bit more towards the golf ball. So you see the difference in the actual shaft there, how it's there. That's a bit there. This angle, look at those two angles. That's a bit lower in the angle, it's more towards the ball because the club face starts coming into view. He's wide open, he's just a little bit open. That's probably there. That's aiming like that. So the club face now is slightly getting less and less open. Exactly. So that club face now is almost pointing to the sky, whereas that club face, you can just about see there, he is on that line, a little bit open, but not as much as him there. I mean, that's as wide open. As you come down again a little bit further again, that club face still open again. So you're always then fighting that club face. So the ball you knew was going to go right. So in your mind, I'll just try and hit it as hard left as I can. So the club now starts coming back into impact. For impact now, he's a little bit squared up. Information for the golf ball now. Of course you can, yeah.
Because I'm pulling that way, Ben, should I sort of aim towards the trees?
What will happen is that because your golf ball has always, or not always, in the last few months your golf ball's been doing this, okay, you have been trying to swing it that way. What we've got to do, once the ball starts going there, is get that lower half and the body to trust the fact that so your lower half's a little bit static so there.
Lying dead straight. Exactly.
Always, yeah. You never want to play golf, what I call compensatory golf. Aim left to try and stop the slice, or aim right to try and... Then when you start cueing one thing, then the ball's going to keep going in that direction and vice versa. So I'd always aim at your target. Where do you want the ball to go?
Yeah.
And then swing towards your target. But because you've been fearful of the ball ending up sort of over here somewhere, you just try to swing the golf club this way. So your path into the golf ball, as we see this club now, it's a smidgen out. If you sort of go a line from there, it's a little bit left of target.
But I've
now the club's... Oh yeah, because you're hitting the more direct hit. Yeah. Because you're now squaring the club face up, a square club to the path, the ball now will go there. Over time, once you start seeing the golf ball go that way, we can get that again. The more that wall drill happens, the more we'll change the path, the more the ball will start going there. So if you get high floaty right ones, club face is wide open and you're dragging it across, okay? If we're getting pulley ones to the left, club face is perfectly square, you're just not getting that path to come far enough on the inside. So you get that wall drill there, so when you're coming down here now, dragging that wall, as you can see there, get that sensation of hitting the wall, change the path. Much more powerful hit there, just going a little bit to the left because you've been fighting right for the last whatever month or so to try and stop it going to the trees on the right hand side.
Yeah.
So get that drag, get an old club.
Tap it and do this.
Exactly. I mean, you're always just playing like sort of negative, just something or other. And I say, when you stood there with a 7-iron or a 5-iron, you knew they weren't going to go right, so you hit them to your target. Now we're squaring the club up with a driver.
That stroke now, he's just stroking it.
Just swinging it, yeah.
And it's going.
It'll be a more powerful contact because your club's going to be going more that way rather than across that way.
Almost. When I played with that, I said, look, it's the right club. It was 150 at the 7.
Yeah, exactly.
So 6 and no.
Yeah, exactly. Always play for the right shot. Yeah,
I went and played Cardiff yesterday. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, yeah. Nice.
But making hit, you know,
it
was dry yesterday.
Exactly.
I never played it before.
No, Cardiff, Ken Coyd Cardiff. Yeah, lovely. Yeah. Nice and tight.
I was making hits and hits.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Hit me irons and it was great.
But that golf course with the driver going that way is tough, isn't it? Because there's a lot of trees out there. I think I found every single one to be fair down there.
So much distance with it.
We think if you're hitting the golf ball with an open club face, coming across it, it's almost like a sliced lob shot. Yeah. So the ball's going really high, might go 160, 170.
I played a match on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And I won on the 19th. That was because I was in there and I was going to 5-wood off the tee.
Yeah, which is fine, but yeah, exactly.
Because when I lost on Sunday to him because he was driving it down, I'm thinking, well,
and you're planning to get
trying to get that bit, so I just got to keep it in place.
Exactly.
But
now you can get that club. So get an old club or something against the wall there, and do that 2 or 3 times a day for a minute or so. Not long period of time. Just get that feeling of dragging that club. And the longer you can hear the club on the wall dragging, the better. Okay.
Great.
Good.